Hey Gemini, it's Jen here. I'm doing your reading. For the last half of 2021, I had done overview readings for each sign for the whole year, and those were posted back in December. If I wasn't lazy, I could make a playlist. We'll see. If I get it, probably not. So those all came out, and what's really interesting is I had actually already done your reading, and I just felt like I struggled through it, and I didn't feel like there was a clear message, and I decided to do it over, and this is the exact card that came out in that position. I had also gotten the World card. So I don't think you'll necessarily get you're already getting a clearer message in my mind. So one thing that was really strong in the channeling for you was music. Specifically piano and drums, but and then I saw it, but also tapping, rhythm, meditation, some sort of almost background music. And I saw an outdoor entertainment concert venue type space, but doesn't necessarily have to be just concerts. I mean, it could be, what are other things like that? Like a farmer's market, but something outdoors. And it seemed like you were on a date or seeing something where you could meet someone there, like meet for the first time. So I see going to some sort of outside fun things may be beneficial if you're looking for someone, or just may be really fun if you're already with someone. What else? I got a strong Taurus connection with you. I don't know how. I've never really thought Gemini and Taurus. I'm not super familiar with. I don't have any. I have one Taurus friend, but Gemini, I don't know if I know anyone that's a Gemini. Oh, you know what's so interesting? I do have a Gemini friend. And oh my God, and like I worked with them and I didn't like working with them at all, but I still keep in touch with them because outside of work, I really enjoyed them. Isn't that strange? Like that duality they say. I don't know. I'm sure they hated me at work too, so nothing against Gemini. I had one Taurus say once, heard them say, "Oh yeah, I like Sagittarius," until I'm done with them, until I don't, and then I need to leave or get away. Yeah, work can be a bit much. I also saw twos, and of course that's twins, Gemini, but February 2nd of 2022, or just twos are coming up strongly. And I'm sitting here going to myself, so there's something about that tapping. Isn't tapping like some sort of behavioral therapy, or to help people stop smoking? I don't know. Something about this. I mean, maybe they're doing construction near you, and you're gonna have to listen to that this summer. Oh, that would suck. To have like, at least you can go places. You're not stuck at home. I don't know. Okay, stop tapping. I'm like sitting here obsessively tapping. So the categories as I have it in my mind was, this is general, this is career, and this is romance, but I will read them however the messages come out. Let's just put this last one up, shall we? Oh, Queen of Wand. Oh, Queen of Wand. Okay, we have fire here. Okay, over in the overall general category over here, we have the Page of Cups, so a message about love, communication about love. That could be someone asking you out. That could be texting with someone. The Knight of Wands here is it's the honeymoon period card. It's a very passionate card. So this is someone that there's an emotional connection to and a physical connection to. Could be a fire sign, because I feel like we also have Leo here too, but the fire signs are Leo, Aries, Sag, um, and then we also have the Queen of Wands, so more fire here. The world could say that you're wrapping something up. So with the world card, it's when you look back on your life, we sort of categorize things, right? We say, okay, that was when that phase of my life was when I lived in that apartment building, and that's the phase of my life when I went to that school, or when I lived with that roommate, or I worked at that place, or I was hanging out with those people. So something about this next 6 months you will feel as though you're wrapping up or starting a new one. I mean, these all overlap, right? It's not like a perfect chunk of time. It's not linear. So this could be just in one area of your life. Probably romance, that there's a new romance starting. Now, could this coincide with the ending of one? Sure. That also could have happened a while ago. Or if you are in a relationship, a deepening of it, a rekindling of it with all this fire energy. Or I do see a temptation. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't feel like that comes up a lot. Oh my God. I just keep getting whiffs. I live in rural Vermont, and someone they must be spreading liquid cow shit on the field down the road, because I just got a big waft of it. Whew, that'll wake you up. Sorry. Sorry to sprinkle that into your reading. Definitely communication, asking someone out. This looks like a uh, fantasizing, crushing about someone. There's a surrender atmosphere, surrender posture to the world card here. She's kind of like, okay, I'm opening up. So maybe if you haven't been with someone in a while, you're opening up at this time. You're meeting someone that you're like, yeah, this could actually be someone I could see myself dating. Like perhaps in the past you felt like you were compromising, and I don't mean to say that like they weren't quality or good people, but just because a person's a good person doesn't mean they're a good match for you, and vice versa, right? So really figure out the ingredients, the important things in someone else that really um, make them a compatible and potentially really good match for you, instead of just, oh, they're good looking and we're attracted to each other. This is going to cause you. So the strength card is in the work category, which is interesting now that I'm thinking about it. Some sort of vulnerability at work. How could you be vulnerable at work? Whatever comes to your mind, is right. I'm trying to think of some examples. So what could this be? What am I getting? Maybe the person is at work and you guys have been afraid of saying anything because, you don't want to fuck up the workplace. Whether it's taboo, whether it's not if it's a subordinate, superior, that obviously there could be policies around that. But even if it's, um, coworkers that you can, like, there's no policy that says you can't date, you may just, I don't know, you may just worry about, then it invites the workplace into your business, right? Into your personal business. And that kind of sucks. But on another hand, maybe that's an excuse I'm getting for some of you, and that it's a way of protecting yourself. Because really, who gives a shit what other people think? You don't have to advertise it. You don't have to be, showing PDA. PDA? at the workplace or anything. Strength card for career could be asking for a raise, asking for a promotion, um, something to do with July or August with 8. I'm thinking Leo. Oh, no, Leo is end of July into August. So that's being reinforced there. It's interesting in this deck. I really like this Everyday Witch Tarot deck. It has almost it's this card's from, in some ways it seemed kind of light and fluffy. I don't know how to explain it. Like almost juvenile. But damn, the more I read with it, the more I like it. And I've heard several other readers say that. The same thing, like, I really like this deck. I don't know. It's a good deck. I think it'd be a good deck for beginners too. This is not brute strength. This is not how much you can tolerate or how much you can. It's not white knuckling it. It's not how much you can tolerate. Um, it's about doing things even if you're afraid that you know should be beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? This could come, maybe there's something around public speaking and you're kind of, more of an introvert and you just are really worried about it. But I see you again with the world. It's funny, things like that can seem so scary at first, but then after a while, um, it just becomes something you do. So knowing something could be temporary, some temporary vulnerability for long-term stability and gain at work. So over here with the Tarot of Sexual Magic, this card is in the romance position, and we have the Queen of Wands. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, this Page of Cups. I could see some saucy text going back and forth, um, some very passionate moments. Doing things. I see you guys doing things. I see you having like I feel like you feel like you're living and doing things and maybe if relationships of yours in the past, sometimes people, everyone's different. You may have felt like you needed to be the one to instigate. That's not the right word. Initiate, initiate things and plan things and motivate the other person, and maybe they would do it, but you wish there was some shared spontaneity or initiative happening. And I feel so that a wands, a fire sign, is going to be spontaneous. They're going to like to do things. They're going to be passionate and excited and optimistic. Obviously, not all of them. Depends on the birth chart, but that's a general energy of this person. Doesn't matter what sign they are. Or you could also feel more that way. It's so weird. If you're around a negative person or someone who's a little depressed, just kind of mopey, when you may not want to hang out with them, or when you hang out with them, you may find that your mood or vibration, right, lowers. There's a drum. I just realized she's drumming. So there's that drum connection I was seeing. Huh. Sorry, I got a little excited there. This is a very different vibration, this relationship. Or you've found your way, if you're in a relationship, into a better, maybe you've had some really serious talks, gone to counseling even, and actively working on putting the spice back into your life, into your romantic life. I'm going to look at this a little closer. I can't tell if she's getting dressed or undressing. It's like if you see a picture of the sunset or of the sun on the horizon and you don't know where it's taken, the picture's taken, a location or which direction. I think it could be, maybe some people can tell, but I think I would struggle with telling whether it was a sunset or sunrise. So I can't tell if she's taking off her clothes or putting them back on. So what I was getting with that though is that um, getting to know each other. Like I feel like she's that they have just been together, but she's not going to stay. Like she's keeping boundaries. She's even with the passion and all of this and the flirtiness and everything, she's still keeping boundaries and getting to know this person. She's not, leaving her toothbrush there right away, or he, don't get hung up on gender. Um, yeah, there's like a spice. I mean, the strength card in the Crowley deck is lust, right? And I think I brought that out for someone. And let's see if it's right here. I have a whole bunch of decks just scattered. Here it is. I don't know, like keeping them wanting more. So that's at work. How would that be at work? Or if they are someone that you know at work, you are keeping it very professional at work. Like very professional. Like you may not even, like you're not going to lunch with this person. Um, but that could be kind of hot maybe. You pass them in the hallway and it's just like, hi, how are you? You know what I mean? And it just kind of, there's a burn here. There's a slow burn going on, a strong, slow burn. Now, going back to Taurus. That could be a Taurus thing too. Taurus are a fixed earth sign. So they're the most grounded to the point where they could be considered stubborn, or the other person could be doing this. But they will generate the heat. So there's a lot of heat being generated here and a lot of attraction. And I think it's being allowed to build, um, which is really keeping the relationship interesting. And during this time, you get to know each other, right? Because there's a lot of texting, there's a lot of other things going on. Or again, this was happening over lockdown, and now you're getting out there again. Some of you too, these are really turning into relationship readings for a lot of the signs. So, and I just lost my train of thought. That's okay. It means I wasn't meant to say it. Yep, so maybe strong fire for you, Gemini, or an earth sign, probably Taurus if it's an earth sign with this music. They could be a musician, right? I don't know if I said that. They could actually be a musician as well. Leo's coming up strong as another sign, or timing. Yeah, new phase of life, of passion. So if romance isn't what you're looking for, this this new phase in life we're talking about could just be a passion, a creativity, something you're into. If you ever, some people, maybe you're getting into horses or lion taming. No, I'm just kidding. Something from your childhood, but I see you enjoying things, enjoying life, learning new things, being enthusiastically trying things. It's a really nice energy. Okay. All right, Gemini. So that's wow. So sorry, this was an extremely long reading. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the year. Take care.